So in 2014, a guy named Ted, supposedly a cop, took a video of an abandoned house, and in the footage, there's an unexplained masked figure, ghost, whatever you want to call it,
demon,
in the window upstairs.
Yeah, this one's really freaky, man. Like, if you watch the footage and you're looking at it, it goes quick. And
it does, but I think it really looks to me like the Michael Myers mask. And you said you believe it's the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah, if you pause it, it almost looks like I guess the nose is a little different, but other than that, the mouth and the eyes look like the creature from the Black Lagoon. Or it almost looks when you look at it in full view, it looks like an alien.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that, but the way it's set up, he said he's a cop from, Delray, Detroit, that he got a call.
Yeah, investigated some types of disturbance, which was next door. And then I guess they said noises were coming from this abandoned house.
And then, like, in the video that he shows, it does, like, I don't know what noises it is. Like, it doesn't sound like, he says dogs in the background, but it doesn't really sound like dogs.
I'm gonna put the original video in the show notes, but see, one of these things, this is where it's weird to me. Is this guy really a cop? Is this video really genuine? It's shaky at best. There is a lot of still footage.
Yeah.
And the house is completely abandoned, obviously, because it's burnt. Mm-hmm. It's like boarded up in some areas, kicked in some, like, there's brush grown all over the place.
Yeah, it's just a regular abandoned house that's probably,
And, all right, could it be somebody upstairs?
It could.
Like, screwing around. Could there be kids from the neighborhood screwing around? But it doesn't look like a human being.
No, it really
looks
doesn't.
like a transparent kind of alien, some type of mask.
And then why is, like, he's walking up to the house, there is a newspaper clipping on the ground,
which gets a little weirder.
It does, because on the newspaper clip, it was an article about a woman named Rose Verez. I was thinking of Voorhees. Yeah.
It's Jason Voorhees' mom, dude.
And she was nicknamed the Witch of Delray.
And this, in that case, dates back to the 1930s.
Which her and her son supposedly killed upwards of 130 people.
And that's where the story, like, this could be its own, like, Weekday Weird or even podcast.
I mean, it could, but, like, is it just a coincidence that newspaper article is on the ground and there happens to be a figure in the house? Or is it just, like, set up that way?
Well, just like any other story, right? We talked about, like the Spy House or the Dempsey House. We talked about it numerous times on our podcast, where it's like local lore. So people are going to go there and there's been books written about the Witch of Delray.
Yeah, but I don't think it was essentially this house.
Probably it wasn't. I mean, we don't know, like, the exact location of this house. The guy doesn't reveal that. No. We just know his name, and it was published in September 2014 by Ted Robertson, and it just says vetted cop reveals unexplained footage.
I mean, it is pretty crazy.
It did creep me out, man. Like, when you watch it and then you kind of,
yeah, because it doesn't look like a person with a mask, or it doesn't look like,
no, it doesn't. Because you don't see any part of the other body. You don't see, like, shoulders. You don't see hands, like, reaching out or anything.
And it almost looks like the face, just, like, peeks out of the window just, like, to look at him. Like, dude, if I was him, if I saw that and got that on camera, I think I would be running.
I think so too. And see, this is what gets me with some of these videos. Obviously, now it's an older video. It's 4 years old, but they're always shaky, which this video is. I understand that he's looking around.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not a professional with a video camera, I'm sure it's going to be shaky.
So that always leaves it open for me. Like, all right, was there some type of?
I mean, he does zoom in though, so it's.
Yeah, like, why zoom in on that window at that exact moment and then you see it? And it is creepy when they slow it down.
Dude, it is freaky. And
it just gave me the chills, like, we're watching the video, and I can't explain it, man.
Well, that's why it's a Weekday Weird. Tune in every Wednesday for Weekday Weird. The unexplained, unsolved, and bone-chilling tales.